Hey, everybody, Thomas here, and today we're out here at the sawmill. We're going to be cutting up this tiny piece of black walnut. Now, some of y'all are probably laughing right now and saying, why in the heck is he cutting up that piece of black walnut? That piece of black walnut is less than 3 foot long, and it just doesn't seem like it's worth it. That's firewood. Well, down here in southern Mississippi, we do not have black walnut, so every little piece counts. And if I make this into charcuterie boards, and just like little unique pieces of wood, this is worth it. You've got a crotch section right in there. You've got, you know, it's been on the ground for a long time. I mean, this has probably been here at my property a year and a half or so on the ground. So it's going to be pretty dark on the inside, I believe. And I'm just going to cut it up, see what it does. So I'm going to do a little bit of time lapse on this one just because I'm running out of time with the sunlight. You see the sun's going down out there. We're going to go ahead and cut this up. We'll see what it has to offer on the inside, because I think right now we're sitting at about, in cutting boards, this could be upwards of $150, $200 worth of cutting boards once finished. I mean, there's going to be time and effort put into that, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. As you can see, I made my little jig system here. I have a board on the bottom, which is going to keep it flat and up off the deck because it won't reach the bunks. And then you have the board on the side there, which is going to be a sacrificial board, because as I do these cuts, that's going to be going away. And then my last cuts, which I'm going to save towards the center section, I'll probably do 2 cuts here on the top, get a nice flat plane, then do some cuts on the other side. The thicker part of the middle is probably what's going to be left over. And when you do a log like this, you got to make sure your placement of your log dog can actually get to the wood and will secure it in such a way, because cutting a small piece like this can be dangerous, because it's going to be doing some turning and stuff like that. So I made sure to dig my log dog into it on this side and pin it pretty hard on the board on the other side. So you want to make sure you have a board that extends beyond your stops on the other side, and also along your bunks too, extends beyond it, and a board that's strong enough that you actually press into. So without further ado, I'm going to go and throw in a time lapse. We'll get this thing cut up. Maybe do, I may or may not do some real-time cutting, probably maybe 1 or 2 slabs real time, and then we'll do a little reveal at the end. Stay tuned. Well, might as well do the first cuts real time, because you never know what's going to happen. If anything's going to go wrong, it'll be on these first cuts. Mill's already warmed up. as you can see, I was committed on that first cut. Or actually, I was committed on that second cut because I had to go the full length of this little piece right here before I could lift it up. So I was getting really close to the camera. So far so good. I'm cutting really slow because I've got this kind of in an unstable situation. So you don't want to cut fast when you're cutting something that's like this because you don't know what it's going to do. It could flop right off. The smaller logs like this are usually pretty difficult to cut. But I can already tell you right now I'm going to like this piece. It looks really good. It's going to have some unique color, and the sapwood on this is starting to get a little bit of spalt to it, and you don't see that a whole lot in black walnut because black walnut usually as a wood takes a very long time to rot. Well, just so happens it's just sat on the ground for a very, very long time down here in southern Mississippi, and that usually does really good at wanting to create some spalt. So again, we've got a flat edge to work off of on the bottom side. Kind of balance that on there, and our sacrificial board is sacrificing itself quite well. And we're going to go ahead and start cutting down until we can't cut no more. It's going to be a bit difficult, and I'll have to put another sacrificial board on here later on. Yeah, we'll see. These are always difficult cuts, but there's goodness inside this log. Never judge a book by its cover. I think there's something really to behold in this log here. It's, you know, every piece is different, and we'll see what kind of hidden treasures this one has. Ooh, this one even has little grubs. I've eaten these before. I will do it again. Yep, crunchy. But that was just for fun. I mean, they're chewy. Yep, chewy. Anyways, always something new. Had a nutty flavor to it. Anyways, we're gonna go and continue cutting on this and see what else we have inside. Go ahead and throw in a hyperlapse, and then we'll do a reveal at the end. Hope you enjoy. Okay, I'm gonna pour some water on here, and then we'll do a close-up so you can see all this stuff. My bucket's got a hole in it. That sucks. My favorite time of year, flannel wearing time. Oh yeah. So this doesn't look too bad. So as you can see, this one in the video, this is the last one I was cutting, it actually started to move on me and then lifted up. So this board and this board aren't exactly level across the plane. I'll have to do some planer work on these two, but still, I mean, just take a look at that. Just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And then conversely on this side here, look at those greens. Beautiful stuff. And then we got the sections that have the sapwood. And these two here are cut an inch thick just because they were the outside pieces. Still pretty nice looking, especially if we're gonna work on this side. I don't have any more water to throw on there, but that's got a lot of beautiful figure section there. If I can't make a cutting board or charcuterie board of these two, I can at least make some spoons or wood like that to turn into spatulas. Look at that bark inclusion right there. That's pretty cool. Very beautiful stuff. And then that was like the first piece because we had a round section on this side, but I could run that through the planer on the other side take it down and have, I can see like a cleaver style charcuterie board out of that, have a handle come out of there, bring it down, do a crazy curve. I can make something out of that. So 3 of the boards are pretty thin, 2 of them are nice and thick, and one's really thick. The really thick one, I think I got a plan for this one. This could be an easy one where I fill in a section right here. It'd be a deep pour, almost just over 2 inches thick. But if I pour that in black epoxy, that'd make a really cool like end table or nightstand in the bedroom with some epoxy there. Maybe have a light fixture coming out of there. I don't know. I've been watching a lot of Blacktail Studio stuff, and when I go up to Wisconsin, I'm gonna have to work on a lot of stuff. This could be a piece that I could turn into something absolutely beautiful. I mean, I absolutely love wood grain. You never know what you're gonna get, and I'm hoping that if you're watching this channel, you do appreciate the wood as well. It's really just absolutely amazing. Sorry, my phone's going off. All right, well, again, please like, subscribe to the channel. It's always a pleasure doing these, and I'm hoping it's getting better now that I have my new GoPro. I will say upload times on a 4K video are quite intense. Quite a lot of time to upload a video. I gotta get these dogs away from the road, so y'all stay tuned. Just please like, subscribe to the channel. There'll be lots more to come. We'll see you around. Thanks.